Hi, it's Robert Murray. Welcome to this week's Leadership Minute. One of the things I want to talk to you about is some of the trends that I'm picking up in leadership today as we come out of and maybe go back into more COVID uncertainty, which is going to create even more fear, uncertainty, and doubt amongst the people that you lead. And one of the trends that I'm hearing a lot about when I talk to employees with inside organizations and when I look at the results of employee engagements feedback surveys is failure of leadership to communicate. Now, we just finished a whole series on listening, and communication is such a key part of the whole human dynamic and being able to connect with other people. Well, from time to time, after we move past the listening part, we as leaders need to be able to communicate. And it's that failure to communicate that keeps coming up over and over again. And I sit down with leaders, and leaders will tell me, he says, I'm communicating all the time. Well, there's this little unknown thing about human beings in that they need to hear a message over and over and over again. In fact, it's been said that the human being needs to hear a message between 7 and 10 times before they actually start to take it on board. So as a leader, we need to shift the way we communicate. It's not just face-to-face or verbal communication. We have to be able to get really, really good at conveying a message, a direction, if you will, for our team via written, so email, text message, maybe even social media. There's lots of organizations that use private social media challenges like YouTube, Facebook, etc., to send internal messages. You also need to be prepared to do it by this format as well, which is video. Video is becoming more and more widely used by leaders and more accepted, especially by the younger generation, our younger team members that are coming in. They want to be able to watch a video of that at any time that they want and be able to refer back to that. So you have to get really comfortable with it. The other thing is around leadership, and this goes way back in terms of communication, is get good at speaking to others. Either in a video format like this, standing on a stage, in a meeting room, on the factory floor, maybe down in the warehouse. You have to get good at speaking one-on-one with other people. And if you're not that comfortable with it, practice, and practice. Get a coach. Go to a course. Join Toastmasters. Go to Dale Carnegie. There's lots of opportunities for you to improve you and the way that you communicate with the spoken word. So that's it for this week. Get out there and practice. And believe me, you cannot over communicate. See you next week.